This is a video for anybody that wants to know, but in relationships, it's always the little shit that fucks everything up. The guys will be like, what did I say, what did I do? But it's the little stuff that really destroys your friendships with people, that just goes on unaddressed, because some people don't have the emotional maturity to necessarily address it, or they don't necessarily have the communication skills to address certain things. For example, just little things that annoy somebody. It could be somebody snoring. It could be something as petty as somebody stealing something from somebody, a snack or something from somebody. It could be as petty as somebody talking to somebody a certain way and having a certain tone with somebody. Will be the things that destroy relationships. But these dumb niggas will be like, what? Or these people who don't have any self-awareness, or they choose to not have any self-awareness, will be like, what happened? Why am I like this? What's going on? And why don't you look back at yourself? And I hate one of the worst things I don't like is I don't like non-apology. I don't like non-apologies. I'm sorry I feel that way. It's basically saying I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? If you don't have any curiosity about the way somebody feels about something, or somebody's perspective, then it means you really don't care about that person at all. Or at least they feel like they've done everything that they could have done, and that you don't matter, you're not insignificant. And you can determine that so many different ways. I just learned from just dealing with these dudes from the internet, from online dating. If somebody's not calling you directly, yeah, they don't matter to you. If they're answering everything you're saying with a text message, they're not trying to call you or actually engage with you face to face, then they don't matter. That person you don't matter to that person enough. You know what I mean? You don't matter to that person enough. If somebody's writing you cat in the hat sentences that are very short, you don't matter to that person. You don't matter enough to that person. And then the only time they can write you something long is when you're talking about something sexual, or you're talking about something that's flirty. Then they'll write you a long ass sentence. But besides that, when it comes to something about your personal development, about you improving yourself, about your dreams, your aspirations, they don't necessarily care. That means that that person doesn't care about you. That I just have to learn that type of shit, and I just can't get upset. And that's why I never will be good at doing something casual. I'm not good at doing casual relationships. Me, as a African American woman, we just take stuff really personal. For black people, respect is a big thing. It's a really, really big thing. You watch those gangster movies, they'll be like, respect. It's all about respect. If you watch, number one thing that a black woman says is, don't be disrespecting me. And that's how we really feel about life. We just want respect. And we have a certain code in which we feel like people should treat us. And maybe it goes back to just being the minorities, or being like people who have some sort of complex about being, and maybe it has to go back to that, about segregation and racism and stuff. Right, racism, we have some sort of complex about the way that people need to treat us. And you can't just keep on asking for respect from people if it's not being given to you. You just choose to just walk away. If the respect that you want is not being given, you just have to choose to walk away. And that's all there is to it. And that's for any type of relationship, a friendship, marriage, for anything. That's what I feel like personally in my heart. That's what I feel like. You can't force people to treat you how you want to be treated. You can't force somebody to care about you. You can't force somebody to call you. You can't force somebody to hang out with you. And you have to. You can't. You can't force somebody to hang out with you or to be your friend. That's all I gotta say for now. Goodbye.